Good morning, welcome to a new market update, and in this update we'll be discussing Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also another altcoin that I have not been covering too much in the recent weeks, but it deserves to have some TA. Before that, do not forget to subscribe beneath, like the YouTube update, and also do not forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where you can find daily content from me on the cryptocurrency markets. When we're looking at the TA at this point, we can see that Bitcoin is pretty much stuck into a range-bound construction. We have been discussing this range yesterday, and we have been discussing that if we're going to break above, we most likely are going to continue moving towards 50k. However, price rejected at the next level of resistance, which was the final hurdle at 47.5. And what we can see here is that a breakdown back in the range has occurred, through which no real confirmation of bullish continuation is actually happening. Another bearish retest here, and as you can see during this update, we are fighting the lower range of this construction to see whether that is providing support once again. So this entire region that we have at 45.7 is currently holding as crucial support here. Once that is lost, the chances that we're going to retest anything between 43 to 44 is very likely, given the fact that there's not many support levels in between. We might be bouncing at 45, but overall when we're looking at the higher time frames, we can see that the entire region around 43 to 44 is a very crucial level to sustain. Overall, Bitcoin still seems to be consolidating in this structure. Are we in a bear market? I don't think we are, especially given the recent strength that we see on altcoins. It doesn't make sense to make that conclusion. It also doesn't make sense to make that conclusion based on the fact what fundamental progress we are making right now in the markets. So, when we're looking at the levels right now, we can see that the downwards levels are quite clear. So 45.7 is the one to hold at this stage. After that, we might be getting a test at 45 to take out the liquidity at those lows here. And once that is lost, I think 43k is going to give us that retest. On the upside, we also know that 46.7 is still a very important resistance level. If that cracks, I think the chances that we're going to break through 47.5 all the way towards 50k is significant, and that would bring strength to the altcoin markets, as the altcoins will just follow suit. When we're looking at the altcoin that I wanted to discuss, it's Polkadot today, especially given the fact that it has been bouncing back quite swiftly. Curve is back all the way back towards pre-crash levels. Solana is doing well, Algo is doing well, Cosmos is doing well. So all the layer 1s are currently doing quite well. And when the layer 1s are finished with their run, you can expect layer 2s to start running heavily as well. But when we are looking at the price structure of Polkadot, we can see that we've had a very nice upwards run. And overall, this entire run has been happening without any substantial correction until a few days ago. During this run, especially when you get to the level that we are here, you might want to get interested in a position like Polkadot, but the chances that you are getting the best position or that someone else is going to sell at that level is significant. So there might be more sellers than buyers, as price is simply not on the support level. So what you can describe or what you can analyze then is that you're going to look at levels for potential buys. So the previous support resistance flip, that might be the first entry zone. But overall, the clear entry zone that you're looking at is this entire region. As you can see, that support or the price has been dipping here into support, granting that support right now. And especially when you see such a vertical run, a corrective move is granting you massive opportunities. We can see it over here on the left as well. Deep wicks into this order block, granting you a beautiful entry point. Big bounce back up, but not clearly breaking the highs yet, through which we might be getting some more tests on lower levels before we're going to continue. Right now, Polkadot is on support. That is good, 30 bucks. If we lose that, the next level that we're looking at is 28.50. That is an area between 28 to 28.50 that might be giving you a support level and a great entry before we are taking the highs again. Looking at Polkadot against Bitcoin, all the way back towards the previous highs, showing strength. So we did make this beautiful flip here. We've also seen a beautiful bounce through which this retest in the green zone didn't happen. However, we've got a nice run towards resistance here, and the same conclusion can be drawn on the Polkadot construction here as on the USDT pair, is that you're not really interested in taking any entry at all. You're going to look at this previous resistance becoming support, and then second, this entire order block here, granting you opportunities to take the entry, as you're always seeking for the best optimal position to take. Beautiful bounce back up, all the way back towards the range structure that we have been acting in, through which we might be getting some more slight tests, but overall I'm assuming that we are getting slightly a consolidative period before we're going to run towards the highs of the all-time high once again. When we're looking at Ethereum at this stage, still facing support, I think we're still going to have some sort of consolidation, very comparable to the structure that we have here, or that we have been doing in the previous structure here as well, in which we just go sideways before it runs back up, and then we get a compressive period and a big breakout is going to happen. So Ethereum is looking fine, the markets are looking fine, support levels are quite clear. If you want to take an entry point on the markets, I think these are the chances that you want to go for. And I hope you have enjoyed this small update. I'll be back later today with another small one. Have a wonderful day and take care, and I'll see you again soon.